Hello, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there in YouTube land. I'm still freaking full. Went to my daughter's house, and they're twins, and ate like a pig. And hell, that was hours ago, and I'm still full. But I'm thankful. I hope everybody out there has at least one thing to be thankful about. Uh, a lot of sadness, a lot of tragedies out there, especially as of late. Jobs, whatnot, you know. Uh, but I'm thankful that I'm on this side of the grass right now. I'm thankful for everybody that tunes into me. I'm thankful for my channel. I'm thankful for just tons and tons of things, and I'm very appreciative of everybody, and I'm appreciative of life, and I give God all the glory, praise, and the honor for all the blessings, and that's fact. Okay, so here I'm going to do something that it's not meant to ruffle feathers. That's not what it's meant to do, but a lot of people will ask me, what's my top three strategies? What's my top five? And of course, I just lump a lot of them in together because they're so close. Well, behind the scenes, for a long time now, I've been doing some data, I've been doing some testing, and I'm finally going to do this. I'm going to come up and give you what I think is the absolute best, safest, conservative, and consistent. Best, safest, and conservative and consistent strategies and games to play in the entire casino, period, the end. All right? In other words, with these two strategies and these two games, you could, with a proper bankroll, proper money management, proper discipline, you could possibly make a living or at least make extra income consistently. Okay? Now, I know there's a bunch of good strategies out there. There's a bunch of them, and all on their own have goods and bads in them. But I just said, you know what? Gun to my head, I'm going to give you the top two, in my opinion, these two strategies, if you lump everything together, if you lump in all the risk versus reward versus safety versus consistent wins, lump it all and mix it all up, you got to spit out the top two. This is what my computer has spit out, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I don't want anybody getting mad like, well, mine's better. Oh, no, mine's better. Hey, look, there's a lot of good ones out there, like I said. But in my opinion, if it came down to these two only, that's it, I think you could do well. Here's my rating system that I had, just so you know. This crack coconut has always meant it sucks, it's the worst strategy. Not many people have got this rating, but a couple strategies, okay? It's cracked. It's not quite sucky and it's all gut spilled out, but it's cracking. It's getting there, right? The middle of the road is just a coconut itself. It's not great, it's not bad, middle of the road. This one is, hey, we got some tops on it. This is almost drinkable here. This is where it's close to being the best. And this is the best. That's my best rating. I did it coconuts because I used to, dress up in Hawaiian shirts and all that good stuff. Still do. This is my very best rating. Well, through all my research, the two games, it's two separate games. They're both not craps. They're not. And then I have one runner-up. One's different than craps. Okay? So, The number two strategy, in my opinion, of all times now is something, it's always been there, but it just got morphed into a lot of good strategies, got morphed into one. The number two strategy, that if you put this in your repertoire, you can be a consistent winner. In the mix of the recipe, this is what has spit out. And the number two strategy of all times is the Wayland's Way Craps and the Ken Knows Gambling retirement plan. That is a tough one to beat if you lump everything together. You know, everything considered. I mean, everything considered. The retirement plan, in my opinion, it covers a lot of the stuff that I play. The don't pass spread, the DC ladder. You know, this thing it's just morphed, and it's called the retirement plan. And Waylon and myself came up with this. This is and should be a go-to strategy in your craps toolbox, because I think overall it's the second best thing you can do, craps, and the best strategy overall that you can do. I'm not talking about, I'm going to go across and go for the moon. There's things that'll make more money, but it might not be the safest. Some things might be too conservative. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I think. All right. The retirement plan, number two strategy in the casino. We're not talking about poker or sports betting. This is in the casino games. Is the retirement plan. Okay. It gets the highest of all ratings. And now, for the number one strategy in the casino, this will get some eyebrow raising here. Is Baccarat. Baccarat is a better game to make money consistently than craps. It's not as exciting. It's not as engaging. But Baccarat is to me better overall game to win money than craps. It always has been. Okay, this is a crap channel and everybody likes craps. My KKG hybrid. It's got pretty much everything in the kitchen sink in it that can possibly done. I think this is the best possible way to play Baccarat. And Baccarat being the number one you should have in your toolbox is the KKG hybrid. So number one and number two, side by side, right here. Okay? And there you go. I will stick by this. Now, I'm going to hear a bunch of yeah, but. Remember whose opinion this is. It's mine. You may have a different opinion. That's great. That's just like saying, hey, give me the top 10 NFL players of all times. And you can have some of the best sportscasters of all times. They're going to come up with different, especially when you get near the top. Not everybody agrees, and I'm not expecting to, and I'm not doing it so everybody will agree with me. I'm actually doing it so you know what I think. Now, over the next, I'm going to pull out my cards, not tonight. I'm still recouping from being full. I'll pull out my Baccarat cards, and I'll deal Baccarat. I don't think I'll do it on a machine because I don't know, they cheat. And I've run this on a machine, but I have never run this with cards on the table. All right, so let's do this. This is my final word on the matter. This is number one. You better have that in your toolbox. This is number 2. If you have these 2 strategies in your toolbox, and that's all you ever play the rest of your life, you can make money pretty consistently. Okay? Now, I said I was going to have a runner-up. I didn't even make a logo for it. I've never showed it in 5 years of me doing this channel. But it's a runner-up as far as a different game goes. And that is, ready? Pai Gow Poker. There's 70% ties in that game. I've really never even talked about it. But playing Pai Gow Poker with a regression up and pull ladder, hybrid E-way, you can be at the table for a long time. But there's a lot of ties. So it's probably one of the boringest ones. But as far as being safe and being in your top 3, probably should be there. But I think these are the top 2. This is the KKG top 2 strategies in the entire casino. Okay? I guess it's really not up for debate because they're mine, but I know I'm going to get some strong opinions on it, and that's okay. Be kind, Don't be an asshole at all. This is my opinion of the top 2 ways to play in a casino. Period. The end. If you take everything you want out of a strategy and lump it all in and let a computer spit out. Well, here's the recipe. There it is. And I'm going to go over some of this in the next several days. With Baccarat, I'm not going to do a new Baccarat table, but what I will do is probably put a green felt over it. I don't want to tear everything down. So I'll put a green felt over it, and then I'll get a player button to signify player banker. And I'll deal out with real cards. And that's it. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Really, I appreciate each and every one of you, all my subscribers. I'm getting close to 4,300, and I'm very thankful. And I wanted to do this, and just because. And I guess that's it for right now. And until the next time, be great. See you, bye.